Sirens in the background on a Saturday night. That usually means Andrew Glasscock is out of the house and on the town, and that's exactly what's going on right now. It's the 2014 Ponchatoula Christmas Festival Parade on Channel 17. I'm Tommy Hazelwood with the aforementioned Andrew Glasscock as my broadcast partner. Andrew, it's not beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. We see a lot of kids running around in shorts for this event tonight.
Tommy, you're right, and I've been wanting to complain, but I'm sitting here in shorts and a long-sleeve T-shirt. It's very hard to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling Christmas no matter if it's perfect out here or if it's not.
Well, I have parents that live in Virginia and in Missouri, and neither one of them are enjoying the kind of weather that we're having. And we hope that you're going to enjoy this broadcast as we have an unscheduled entry already. And that one unscheduled entry is not running west to east, it's running north and south, as it probably is a Kansas City Southern, as you can hear the horn in the background. Let's let you know who made the 2014 Ponchatoula Christmas Parade possible. Star Equipment, they are at 42254 East I-55 Service Road in Hammond. The phone number to call is 985-345-7891. Buffalo Wild Wings of Hammond, they are in the West Side Plaza. 230 West Thomas Street in Hammond. 985-419-0101. And as I'm looking it up, Andrew, why don't you give us a play-by-play on the train over there?
Yeah, it's going about 60 miles an hour.
Their phone number again is 419-0101, BuffaloWildWings.com. Jean Marine's European Spa and Salon, on West Minnesota Park in Hammond. Their phone number is 985-345-7000. They're also on Facebook, and their website is jeanmarines.com. That is JeanneMaureenS.com. Delicious Donuts, 42342 South Morrison Boulevard, Suite A. They're also in Hammond, 985-429-7351. Don's Seafood and Steakhouse on South Morrison Boulevard. They are donseafoodonline.com/Hammond. 345-8550 is the number to call. Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, a couple of Northwestern State University alumni like myself. I always have to throw that plug in. If you knew there were any Ole Miss alum, you do the same thing, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, Kirk Long and his crew. Also, Mr. Richard Bienvenu is their pharmacist. They're at 240 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-8543, metathrift.com. William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, 1180 Highway 51, Suite A in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3717, kenhawkinslaw.com. The Car Wash Depot, 780 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-9063, plus Bootsy's Gas and Deli, 365 West Pine Street, 985-386-3034, www.gobutsies.com. Drake and Beckler Attorneys at Law. They are at 154 West Pine Street. They give us this great location. Their phone number is 985-386-7600, www.drakebeckler.com. Also Drake Title, and we'd like to thank Miss Lisa Webb for helping us set up this location. Plus, Mi Patio Mexican Restaurant. They are on North Barone Street, 120 North Barone to be exact. Their phone number is 985-370-0006. They are also on Facebook. So big thanks to all of them for making this one possible here in downtown Ponchatoula. It was a great season in football for Ponchatoula, undefeated in the regular season. You know, it's not odd to see green and red here in Ponchatoula. Everybody's wearing Christmas colors, but we're also going to see green and red coming up in early April as we have the Strawberry Festival Parade. Not only a great football season for Ponchatoula, it was a great football season for Amite, but unfortunately it ended today on the floor of the Superdome with the Warriors falling to the Livonia Wildcats by a score of 43-14, but still great season for Coach Alden Foster and his squad. But I guess enough football, it's time to start talking about the parade.
And here it comes, Tommy.
And, you know, Andrew, people may have noticed a change to their favorite locally owned PEG channel. We are no longer on 17. It's a little harder to find us now, but with all the new capabilities, it is definitely worth the effort. As Channel 17 is now Channel 197 on Charter Cable in the Hammond area. Of course, we will always be on www.fptvonline.com. And, of course, the local police departments always lead the parade. Local police departments are under the guidance of Police Chief Bree Larison. Again, thanks to Miss Tess Beckler for giving this location. Got to meet her dog, Shadow, 6-month-old black lab. Sweet pup.
I'm sure you're a big fan of him. Or her. Shadow.
I think it was a boy. I think it was a boy, but it was a shelter pet.
Oh.
You got to love shelter pets. Again, the Ponchatoula City Police here on Channel 17. Not only are we on 197 on Charter, we're on Channel 17 on ETEL, which covers all of Ascension Parish, and Channel 21, which is Western Livingston and Eastern Baton Rouge Parish, and coming soon to ATT Uverse. There are the police cruisers, and followed not too far behind by the Ponchatoula Junior ROTC under the direction of CW03 Ira Brown. I'll tell you who it is, and now Andrew's going to tell us what CW03 means.
I'm on the job, Tommy.
Okay. And we are standing next to the judges. They will be working diligently to decide who has the best entry in the 2014 Ponchatoula Christmas Parade. The Chamber of Commerce did a fine job putting this on. I'm saying that. You know, we've only seen the police cars pass by. I'm saying that, but based on the other two parades that I've been a part of the broadcast, I have no doubts that they'll be doing a fine job.
Well, you just can't get over how nice it is out here. Even though I know Christmas is only 2 weeks away, it's perfect.
This is the third Ponchatoula Christmas parade I've done, and all three have been in short sleeves. One was actually in shorts. As you're wearing shorts.
I am. Actually, the weather for this and the Strawberry Festivals tend to be the same, although they're 2 seasons apart.
And now here are the colors coming into view, brought to you by the Ponchatoula Junior ROTC. Again, under the direction of CW03 Ira Brown. Followed closely by the Ponchatoula High School Marching Band under the direction of James Square. You have to admire the dedication of the folks in the ROTC.
Good-looking guys. And girls,
and young ladies as well.
I didn't see the backside here.
Trying to place what Christmas song is being played in the background. No luck yet. Actually, before the high school band, you will see the high school cheerleaders under the tutelage of Elizabeth Vineyard. The red doesn't exactly go with the green, but it's okay today. You know, the red stocking
caps.
caps.
We can make the exception.
Yeah, the red Santa caps, not really. They don't really match, but yeah, it's okay today.
Today it works, Tommy.
Uh-huh.
Now, if they had to wear that if it was 20 degrees, they probably wouldn't be as happy as they look right now.
Well, they'd be thankful for those stocking caps right then.
Yes, they would be.
Okay, it's a Christmas tune that I cannot place. Can you?
I don't know that one, man.
We're going to let you take a listen and figure it out for yourself. Okay, so hopefully the folks at home were able to guess that one.
I hope they could, because I certainly am drawing a blank.
We still have no clue. Actually, those weren't the cheerleaders. That was the dance line. Now we see the cheerleaders. This is 'Tis the Season. I do know that one.
Yeah, I hear that one now.
Can I give you a little advice? Stock up on figgy pudding. It's the only way to get the Christmas carolers to go away. Because remember, they won't leave until they get some.
Very nice.
And now we see the equipment van for the 2014-15 Ponchatoula High School Marching Band. They are always going to remind you when the Strawberry Festival is. That's coming up on April 10th, 11th, and 12th. And if I'm a betting man, we will probably see a broadcast of that on Channel 17 Incorporated.
I'm afraid you can. Now we're getting to the big lights, Tommy.
Well, we had mentioned the aforementioned Green Wave football team under the tutelage of Hank Tierney. They were undefeated going into the playoffs. They had an injury in the second round that kind of put a damper on things. They lost to Acadiana. There's no shame in losing to Acadiana.
No, not at all.
Here are Hank Tierney and the 2014 Ponchatoula Green Wave football team.
You and I are talking about how good the schools are in that area of the state. They're flooded with talent.
And let's not forget the talent around here.
They are here too, yeah.
Springfield.
Seems like year in, year out, they got some studs coming out of that area.
Springfield went to the quarters. St. Thomas is always good. A meet lost in the state championship. And let's not forget Oak Forest, what they did in the Mississippi Private School Association. Again, a quick reminder, Star Equipment, Buffalo Wild Wings, and John Marine's European Spa and Salon all pitch in to make this one possible here on Channel 17.
That's a little loud.
And now we see the Ponchatoula City and Chamber float. Mayor Bob Zabia, City Councilman Breville LeBlanc, Chamber Board members 2014 and Chamber Citizens of the Year. You'll see Wayne Middlebrook, who could not attend. You won't see Wayne Middlebrook, apparently. And now we see some of the local fire departments. You know what? This high off the ground, it's not so bad.
It's not bad at all.
It's not great, but it's not so bad.
And we do want to thank
Tess Beckler. Tess Beckler and Lisa Webb for their hospitality. Of course, I say something about it not being so bad, and they hit the air.
That's part of the drill.
Part of the horn, too, I guess. Well, we got a minute. Let's remember that Delicious Donuts, Don's Seafood, and Meadowthrift Pharmacy all pitched in to make this one possible on Channel 17. More of the fire departments. Ponchatoula fire departments, volunteer fire departments in front of us here. We see Tanker 12 will be coming into our site. Again, a whole lot of people make this one possible, not just on the broadcast end, but also the people who put the parade together, bringing all of the entries. Some other people who made this one possible: William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, the Car Wash Depot, and Bootsy's Gas and Deli on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula. And the next entry in the parade, Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Daniel Edwards. If the script is in order. Of course, a lot of times you have people showing up out of order, so if it's not, no big deal. This is actually the Ponchatoula Housing Authority. They are under the direction of Wanda Jones Wells, the Ponchatoula Housing Authority, coming into your picture, well, right about now. And they will be followed not too far down the line by the 8th Ward Fire Department. They are followed by the 8th Ward Fire Department. They are the winners of last year's first place float.
Hey.
And not too far after that, the Crew of Erin 2014 Queen Jessica Gabrielle. Call the Chamber of Commerce for more information on joining the Crew of Erin. Of course, they are not quite in the picture yet. You're seeing more of the fire department there. And now we see the convertible that is bringing us Miss They are bringing us Miss Jessica Gabriel. And follow that up with the Elite Signs and That's Us Donuts. I don't think that's who that is, to be honest with you. I'm thinking that's the...
I'd be out of order there, Tommy.
Yeah. It's a dance troupe out of Marrero, so give me a second here to go through the script here. Well, we see a couple of places where they have numbers, but nothing listed, and this is apparently one of them. So we really can't give credit to them. We know they're from Marrero. We know they're a dance troupe, and we know they're on the parade route. Beyond that, we can't tell you much. And now you see congratulations to the 10-0 undefeated District 6 5A champion Green Wave. I would assume this is Elite Signs and That's Us Donuts, the Ponchatoula business right here on Highway 22. And now the Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival Board. You'll see Queen Abby Earls, King Buddy Pugh, and the Grand Marshal is Charlie Colino. It's an interesting four-wheeler there.
It is. That's got some tractor-looking tires.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I've never seen rims like that on a four-wheeler as it comes into view right about now. You know, I was kind of worried about this 5 o'clock start, especially with them going from west to east, but luckily that train, we had a train coming by as we were reading our underwriters. Luckily it did. I think that held things up. If not, we would have been staring into the sun, and let's face it, everything wouldn't be illuminated like it is right now.
It's nice. You're right. We were definitely running that risk, and we were talking about that on the way in, but it turned out to be great.
More people who make this possible, Drake and Beckler, and they make it more possible than anybody else because they gave us a great location. Thank you to Tess Beckler, plus Meat Patio Mexican Restaurant. They all made this one possible tonight. Yeah, Christmas is just around the corner, but you know what's not too far? We're about 2 months away from the start of festival season, and it'll start up with the Sicilian Heritage Festival up in Independence.
Looking forward to that, as we always are.
Yeah, you have the Sicilian Heritage Festival, then you follow that up with the Oyster Festival, and not far after that, you have the Blues and Barbecue Festival. Then we have the biggest event of the area, the Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival, which runs exactly on this parade route, going the just exact opposite way. And then, of course, it all rounds up in Tickfall for the Italian Festival. And we really can't tell you much about these guys on four-wheelers. Again, this is one of these unscripted entries here. We can tell you coming down the way, though, is the Independence Middle Magnet School. Independence Middle Magnet School. They are taking applications for the 2015-2016 school year. Alexa Hookfin is the principal. They are providing a technology-based learning environment which will prepare all students to meet challenges of education, work, and life in a global community. That is Independence Magnet Middle School. Says, can't ride that Tiger Pride. Again, Channel 17 is now Channel 197 on Charter Cable. Has always been and always will be www.fptvonline.com. We are Channel 21 on Cox Cable, which is Western Livingston Parish and Eastern East Baton Rouge. And all of Ascension Parish is ETEL Cable Channel 17. And coming pretty soon will be ATT Uverse. And Andrew, I got a feeling we're going to be all over the place with that, aren't we?
We are. I think we're going to be encompassing the whole state with that, Tommy.
So next year's Ponchatoula Christmas Parade will be seen in places like Shreveport.
It absolutely will, according to what we know as of this point.
New Orleans, Alexandria, Houma, Eris, Louisiana. I'll give you $5 if you can tell me what parish Eros is in.
Eros?
Eros.
Spell it.
E-R-O-S.
Oh, wow. I have no idea.
It's in Caldwell Parish. Now you see the Independence Middle School marching band here. Independence Magnet Middle School.
Now, can you tell everybody where Caldwell Parish is?
Sure, it's up around Eros.
Is that Eros area?
Yeah. It's in the greater Eros area. And you hear the drums there from IMMS. After that, we're going to see a State Troopers SUV with the flashing blue lights. Not something you really want to see on a Saturday night unless it's in the middle of a parade. It is the holiday season, and we'd like to thank last week. You know, we got to sample some stuff from our friend Todd DeLon over at Red, White, and Brew. He brought us some of that Christmas brew from Gnarly Barley. Got to remember one thing. If you do partake in any libation this Christmas season, make sure that you designate a driver.
Our good friend Carlos Notriano coming up, Tommy.
Yeah, Carlos, no stranger to the area, no stranger to Channel 17. A couple of years ago, he had his own television show. He is obviously, by the campaign signs on the side of his truck, running for parish president. You know, we're less than a year away from the 2015 elections. We're about 11 months away from the start. As there you see Carlos on your screen right about now. Now we see the Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Department. Andrea would not like to change a tire on that sucker right there.
I wouldn't either, Tommy.
All right, well, I got to tell you, I'm not going to lie. There aren't a whole lot of tires I want to change to begin with, but this one is towards the top of the list. And now we have some more unlisted entries. We're going to go with Excel Star because that banner there at the front we really can't see because it's bent down. So here's Excel Star, whoever they are. But you want to talk about a star? How about Star Equipment? They make this one possible. Also Buffalo Wild Wings and Jean Marines of Hammond, plus Delicious Donuts and Don Seafood. All pitch in to make this one possible here on Channel 17. I don't know, Manchac had a fire department. I'm not being sarcastic. I did not know.
I didn't either, actually.
Here is the Manchac Volunteer Fire Department. They, of course, are the southernmost municipality here in Tangipahoa Parish. You can't get much further south than that. Not on dry land, at least.
That's true.
Now, this is interesting. A stretch convertible limo with a Christmas tree in the back. Again, this is one of these unmarked entries. We'd love to give it credit. No clue who it is, but I give them credit for what they've done.
We actually saw that one last week, Tommy.
Didn't?
Yep.
I was too busy reading. I felt like an auctioneer. I was too busy reading. This says Drive 22. So, not sure what Drive 22 is, but there they are. And now we see another unmarked entry.
It's like a dance school.
Yeah, I can see ORA. So as we look down the list here, don't see anything listed for ORA. Big thanks to Metathrift Pharmacy in Ponchatoula, William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, the Car Wash Depot, Bootsy's Gas and Deli, Drake and Beckler, attorneys at law, and Miss Tess Beckler for giving us a location to shoot from, and big thanks to Lisa Webb as well. Plus, Mi Patio Mexican Restaurant, all pitching in to make this one possible here on Channel 17, where we wish everybody the merriest of Christmases and the happiest of New Year's. You got your New Year's resolution yet, Andrew?
I'm still working on the one from last year. I hadn't started it yet.
Yeah, my resolution is to not make myself any more empty promises.
That's a good resolution. You'll probably keep that one.
Yeah. And still more floats coming down the way, excuse me. Here is Studio something. They have a flag over the side. I can't read what it is. And again, this is an unscheduled or unscripted entry here. They're from Albany, whoever they are.
I got some young ones on there.
Uh-huh.
Studio.
We can't quite make it out, but there they are. That gives us a great opportunity to let everybody know some of the great locally produced programs we have. Tuesday night lineup, which starts with Swamp Studs. Andrew, tell us a little bit about Swamp Studs.
Swamp Studs is done by a good friend of mine, Jacob Griffin. And he takes some very unusual approaches about it. He has a drone, which we've actually ordered one 3 days ago as of today, or 4 days ago, so we should have it next week.
That's Studio 43, by the way. Anyway, go ahead.
Now I'm trying to get it on camera here, Tommy.
Okay.
There we go.
You'll see the Grinch coming up, too, anyway.
But it's a new show, and it's good. It's actually really good. He's entertaining, and I think it's certainly worth watching.
Well, if you want to know somebody who's entertaining on or off camera, that would be Mr. Kenny Soap. The Paranormal Society. Used to be Paranormal Society of Ponchatoula. Now they're just the Paranormal Society. They're on at 7:30. Then we also have Mr. Paul Catalanato. He started bringing a program.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, amen. He started bringing us a program called Educating Louisiana. That's on at 8 o'clock. So we have a pretty good lineup on Channel 17. Well, we have a pretty good lineup all the time. But Tuesday night is our locally produced block, which starts at 7 o'clock. You can catch that on Charter Cable Channel 197, Cox Cable Channel 21, and E-Tel Cable Channel 17, plus www.fptvonline.com. Now here is TNT. No idea what TNT is.
Yeah, I don't see that on the agenda either.
But they must obviously be another dance troupe. They're getting down to the Chipmunks, though. I do know that.
Tommy, now were you a fan of the Chipmunks?
I'm sure I was when I was little. Of course, I was never little. Big thanks to Meat Patio, Drake and Beckler, and Bootsy's for making this one possible, as now we see J.A. Kleber Construction and Painting coming into the area. Coming into the picture, by the way. 95-215-9510. Holiday Rain and Christmas Bears. For more information, call 504-915-5026. How's that for a cold read, huh?
That's not too bad, Tommy.
And now, if I'm a betting man, these are Boy Scouts, or Cub Scouts, it looks like. Were you a Cub Scout?
I was not. Never was.
I was a Cub Scout. Don't remember much about it. Again, that was a long time ago. Don't know how far I made it or anything like that, but I remember having a uniform.
The most important part.
Yeah. And the pack rat that I am, I could probably still find it. And now we see Mac Bodie White. He is the state senator the District 6 representative, which includes parts of East Baton Rouge, Livingston, and St. Helena. No, I was right the first time. He is a senator. That is Senator Mac Bodie White. Again, remember, we're less than a year from the 2015 elections. You going to run this year?
No, I'm not running this year, Tommy. I'm going to take a year off.
I vow I won't run this year. And I don't mean for office. I mean, I'm just not going to run.
Yeah, just run.
Wait, does a beer run count?
I hope not, because I don't think you can keep that promise.
Let's thank the Car Wash Depot, William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, and Metathrift Pharmacy for making this one possible here on Channel 17. Channel 21 on Cox Cable, and Channel 17 on E-Tel Cable. Plus the brand new Channel 197 locally in the Hammond-Ponchatoula area on Charter. Here you will see the First Baptist Church of Ponchatoula. I guess this time of year it's not a beer run, it's an eggnog run. Am I right?
For us it has been lately, huh?
No, actually it hasn't.
Last year it was.
Yeah, last year, yes.
Yeah, we hadn't had much of the nog this year.
No, but it's still early.
That is. We still got a couple weeks left.
Yeah. Not enough parades, though.
Hard to believe 2 weeks left, or I guess 3 weeks left.
I haven't even begun my shoplifting, have you? And now, I can't read that sign.
That one's a little beyond my 20/20 vision as well, Tommy.
I see them making some Andrew Glasscock moves there, though, and you got to assume it's a dance troupe. After a few eggnogs, I'm sure that's what you do, huh?
Oh, I'm probably much better than that. I've been told that anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's what you were thinking you were hearing, too. You were also thinking they were laughing. Yeah, you were also thinking they were laughing with you, too, right?
Right.
Yeah. Don's Seafood and Steakhouse, delicious donuts, Jean Marine's European Spa and Salon, Buffalo Wild Wings, and Star Equipment make this one possible. And now we see Eastside Baptist Church with a nativity scene. I wonder how much of an honor it is to play one of the wise men, or to play Joseph or Mary.
Obviously, you and I don't know.
Well, the way to find out is to join Eastside Baptist Church.
There you go.
We are nearing the end of the parade. Of course, things get out of order, but if I'm a betting man, I got a feeling the man in the red suit will probably be the one who wraps it up.
He normally is. And it's been a big parade, Tommy. The rundown didn't look that big, but there was a lot of gaps that were unmentioned floats or entries.
36 entries, and we have the people to our left, who will be the ones who are deciding who wins. There, that was Eastside Baptist that was in front of us there just a second ago. They are playing Silent Night in the background.
Looks like we have a little royalty coming up, Tommy.
We see the crew of Omega is the next thing on our list. Not sure if that's the royalty or not, but it says they are still taking membership to ride in this Mardi Gras. It's the only Mardi Gras crew in Hammond area that parades. We're going to assume that's them. If not, well, Omega is still the only crew
That's
in
right.
that parades. Yeah, it's hard to believe Mardi Gras is a month and a half away. Or the Mardi Gras season.
Early?
A month and a half away for the season.
February, yeah. I guess that will.
Not sure when the Hammond parade is. I know the Covington parade, Mandeville parade, will be on February 5th.
I'm getting on my phone as we speak to see when Mardi Gras is. I wonder if it's early again, which it really has been for quite a while.
I'm assuming it'll be the Tuesday after February 5th. Now we see another entry here, but unfortunately can't read the signs. And we don't have anything next on the rundown. Bunch of kids in the back, though, as it looks like they have a winter wonderland, including Frosty the Snowman. Bunch of candy canes. Candy cane would be real good right about now. Dipped in eggnog, you think?
That sounds fantastic. Now I'm looking here, and Mardi Gras, or Fat Tuesday, is February 17th this year.
Ah. Now here is Service Union 682 coming into your view here. They are all decked out in Ponchatoula High School green. They are the Girl Scout Council. So I guess that's not Ponchatoula green, I guess that's Girl Scout.
There you go.
February 17th is going to be Mardi Gras. Good to know. Here are the Girl Scouts. Hey, they're throwing cups. That's rare for this. I haven't seen anybody else throwing cups, have you?
I have actually. The sheriff was.
Oh, okay.
Daniel.
Now, always one of the groups bringing up the rear. Always the mounted Tangipahoa Parish Mounted Police. Gee, I wonder why they always bring up the rear. Any ideas, Andrew? And I would also like to point out the distance between the end of the Mounted Police and Santa Claus. There's probably a reason for that.
That's right.
We're going to let you draw your own conclusions there. Of course, Santa should be used to that. Reindeer.
That's right.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to tell Santa?
Oh, you talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Well, you're looking towards the judges over there.
Is there anything you'd like to tell Santa, Andrew?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's probably the most important thing I have to say.
Yeah,
Santa, I may have not been good, but I'm sorry.
Santa, it was somebody else, okay? That's what Andrew's trying to say. And I got to tell you, Santa, I got a darn good excuse. Well, my wish is for everybody to have a safe and happy holiday season. Oh, and for me to win a lottery jackpot, too. I have to throw that one in. But the man in the red suit, he is going to be entertaining the folks down West Pine Street for a few more minutes, and then I got a feeling that sleigh's going to be taking flight real quick because he's got to get back. You notice he's got a couple of local elves there, but the other elves, they're all busy right now. You notice they don't get to come and take part in any of the fun.
Well, you know, PR work's not as easy as Christmas sometimes.
Yeah, but the unsung heroes are the elves.
That's it.
And when you say that's it for the 2014 Ponchatoula Christmas Parade here on Channel 17. It was made possible by Star Equipment, 42254 East I-55 Severs Road. Phone number to call is 985-345-7891. Plus Buffalo Wild Wings of Hammond. They are on the West Side Plaza, 2730 West Thomas Street, 985-419-0101, buffalowildwings.com. Jean Marine's European Spa and Salon. They were 405 West Minnesota Park in Hammond. Number to call is 985-345-7000. They're on Facebook and also on the World Wide Web at jeanmarines.com. Delicious Donuts, 42342 South Morrison Boulevard, Suite A in Hammond, 985-429-7351. They are also on Facebook. Don's Seafood and Steakhouse, 1915 South Morrison Boulevard in Hammond. They are also on Facebook, and you can find them on donseafoodonline.com/Hammond, and that's a mouthful. Plus 985-345-8550 is the number to call. MetaThrift Pharmacy, owned locally by Mr. Kirk Long, a Northwestern State University and Winfield Senior High School alum, and also Mr. Richard Bienvenu, who also is a Northwestern State University alum, but he also went to Northeast, so... we'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one, though. So their number is 985-386-8543. They're at 240 West Pine Street. William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, 1180 Highway 51, Suite A in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3717. The Car Wash Depot, 780 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-9063. Bootsy's Gas and Deli, 365 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3034, www.gobootsies.com. Drake and Beckler, attorney at law, 154 West Pine Street, 385-7600, www.drakebeckler.com. Also, Drake Title, big thanks to Tess Beckler and Lisa Webb for giving this great location. Mi Patio Mexican Restaurant at 120 North Barone Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-0006. They are also on Facebook. So we hope you enjoyed the parade. We enjoyed bringing it to you. And again, we can't thank you enough to Miss Tess Beckler for making this possible here on Channel 17.